Hi. So today we're going to practice some breathing and just taking time to maybe get out of our heads a little bit with all the negativity or with all the disappointment or frustration. We're going to try and find some peace and some calm. The quote I'm going to use today is called "The Magic of the Breath." Take a minute to focus on it, feel it, hear it, savor it. It comes and goes like a wave greeting the sand, and its endless journey. It is presence, it is to be treasured, it is life. By Louise Clark, sorry. So when we think about our breath, we don't think about it, we just do it. But our breath increases when we react to things. When we get scared, maybe we gasp. When we get excited, we maybe breathe heavier. When we start working out, we breathe heavier. The reason that breath is so important is because it pushes all the oxygen that we need up to our brains. Sometimes we get really nervous or scared or anxious and feel kind of funny when we're not sure what's going to happen, or we have to do something and we aren't sure if we're going to do a good job or not. So, or sometimes our mind gets going and we start getting nervous because we're thinking about all the things that we have to do or all the things that we can't do. And then pretty soon it's affecting our whole body. Our heart is increased, our mind is going 1,000 miles an hour, and we start to just not feel very good. So it's important that we realize the importance of our breath. So when our breath changes and maybe we start breathing heavier or getting really worried or scared about something that's going to happen, that we take time and we become in charge of those breaths. Maybe you've heard of people hyperventilating, or you've seen people in cartoons where they're breathing really heavy in a paper bag, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the reason that happens is sometimes when we increase our breathing, we increase it too much, and then we get an overflow to our brain, or too much is going on inside of our bodies. So then instead of us being able to control it, it kind of gets out of whack and gets us feeling very, very uncomfortable. So when those things happen, it's important that we take control of our breathing. So the only time that you can really get used to taking care of your breathing is when you do it when your breathing is fine. And then you become comfortable with it and you become very aware of how to make that calm down or make your body calm down. So maybe you've heard about, you can blow out the candle, breathe in the cupcake, blow out the candle. You always want to make sure that when you take a deep breath in, you breathe in through your nose or your mouth. And when you exhale through your mouth, and you exhale longer than you inhale. Another one that I really like to do is when you take your hand, because our hand is always with us. If you take your hand and you breathe in, when you go up your hand, and you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you do that one gives you 5 seconds to calm your body. So maybe, let's say you get really upset with somebody, and maybe they pushed you, or maybe they said something mean to you. So instead of you reacting, you take that time and you breathe and you calm your body down so that you're back in charge of your emotions, and your emotions are not in charge of you. So we talked about that before, that it's really important that you make your decisions and not your anger or your fear or even your happiness, because sometimes people accidentally hurt other people when they're happy. So we got to make sure that we find ways that we can calm our bodies down and get our brain to open up with that oxygen so that we're not thinking with the smallest part of our brain, but we're thinking with the biggest part of our brain. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was, actually, this is the other exercise that I want us to do. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to practice breathing. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Place your hand on your chest and your other hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Notice the lifting of your chest. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Again, the relaxing of your chest and the falling of it. I want you to think about what you can hear. What's the farthest thing away that you can hear? Now think about what's the closest thing you can hear. Now, if you can take a piece of paper, your body should feel very, very calm. What I want you to do is take a piece of paper. I only have an orange piece of paper this time. Grab a marker or paints or a pencil or crayons, whatever you would like to use. And I want you to pick a color that's calm to you, or when you see it, it just seems maybe peaceful or calming. I don't think that paintbrush is going to work very well, so I'm going to use a different one. I know I told you I like to paint, so I'm going to use paints. So pick a color that when you look at it, it just seems calm. I want you to take that color, and I want you to start somewhere on your page, on your sheet of paper, and I want you to make strokes with your breath. So like the ocean, or you could make it in a square, or you can make it however you would like, but I would like the direction to change as you breathe so that you can get in sync with your breath. So we'll take a deep breath in and we'll let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Deep breath in. Go ahead and release it. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you want to change colors, you can change colors. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. 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 While you're taking these breaths, next I want you to think of something that you are grateful for. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. You should be in kind of a rhythm now, even without me doing it. When you've thought of your word or something that you're thankful for, I want you to add it into your picture. You can write it, you can draw a picture of it, but I want you to place somewhere in there one of the things that you are most grateful for. We're going to pick back up on our breathing once you have that in there. So I want you can change colors, you can keep the same color, but I want you to begin your breathing again. So take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 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 The next thing that I would like you to do is I want you to continue breathing. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Think about something valuable to you, something special. Think about a time in your life that made that thing so special. Whatever it is, I want you to search your heart and your mind for a memory that is connected to something special and something precious. Right now you're probably thinking of many things, and that's okay. Take a deep breath in and release it. When your mind lands on something special and a memory attached to it, I want you to think about the feeling that you get. So on your paper, I want you to write or draw what that special, precious thing is. It could be a name, it could be an item, whatever connects to that memory, I want you to write it. I want you to keep just in that quiet presence thankful place that you are. Think about that precious item, memory, person. And on your paper, whatever it is, if you want to write someone's name, if you want to draw a picture, or if you just want to write the word memory. This is just something for you to enjoy, something for you to bring your mind to the good things. Because sometimes there's so many things that we can't do, so many things that are hard, that we just need to take time for the good things. I want you to grab either the same color that you were using before or another color, and I want you to go back to breathing. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and exhale. In and exhale. I want you to continue to breathe and exhale and draw your waves of breath. Don't go too fast and don't go too slow. Keep the rhythm of your breath. While you're doing that, I want you to think specifically about a person. I want you to think about someone who, when they cross your mind, when they come to your mind, when you're thinking of them right now, that they bring joy. They make you feel happiness. They make you feel thankful. I want you to draw or write the name of someone who, as you're thinking about them right now, makes you feel joy or happy and very, very thankful. When you figured out who that is and that person is, I hope that you're still breathing, taking those good deep breaths, letting them out slowly. You should still be feeling very calm. I want you to go ahead and either write their name, draw their picture. If you know what their favorite color is, you can use their favorite color. If it's a sibling and you don't want to write their name, you can write what you call them, brother, sister. Could be a grandparent. You don't have to write their name, you can write their name. Whatever it is, or whoever it is, that you are grateful for in this moment, I would like you to add something to your creation about who or what that is. And maybe when you think about one, you can't stop there. Maybe if you think about one, it makes you think about all the others too. And that's okay. In this moment, you can write one person, or you can write 3 people, or 7. This is your design for being mindful, for being creative, for taking time to breathe and to find gratitude. Because at the end of the day, in all the chaos and the craziness, that's what we must do. It doesn't have to look like much, but in your heart right now, you should feel gratefulness and you should feel calm and at peace. And this is something that you can do. Maybe you have a hard time falling asleep. It's all right and it's appropriate and it's okay to lay down, close your eyes, and just focus on your breathing. Focus on what you can smell, on what you can hear, on what you can see. I do a lot of things with students where you take a deep breath and you look around the room and you look for colors. So you do Roy G. Biff, the colors of the rainbow. Take a deep breath in, look for something red. When you find it, exhale, and keep going that way. Take time for you, take time to breathe.